Culture. What does the word culture mean? The definition of culture, according to the Webster Dictionary, culture means the belief, customs, arts of a particular society, group, place, or time. A particular society that has its own beliefs, ways of life, and art. A way of thinking, behaving, or working that exists in a place or organization, such as a business. So in layman's terms, culture is the values, attitudes, beliefs, and customs of a person. So what is my culture? Well, to start, I'm what you call a mutt. Now, what is a mutt, you might ask? A mutt is a mix of different cultures put into one person, and I have many different cultures running through my veins. To start off with, I have Czechoslovakia, I have French German, I have Pennsylvania Dutch, I have Cherokee Indian, and I have Black Irish. What I expected to learn from doing this project. I expected to learn where my family came from, and I expected to learn why I have different physical features compared to others and compared to my parents. And I expected to learn why I am who I am because of my culture and how my parents were raised and how I was raised. How did this project make me feel? Making this project, it made me feel excited because I was able to learn that I have a big mix of cultures in me, and it was very interesting to see where I came from and why my culture has made my family such hardworking people and made me a hardworking person. And it was very, very cool, and it made me really excited, and it made me want to pursue my ancestry. And after this project, I will be pursuing it with my mother and my grandfather's help. And I'm very excited to learn more about my background. Did this project impact the way I view my culture and the way I view other cultures? Making this digital story, it did impact the way I view my culture and the way I view other cultures, because it opened my eyes to see that I have so many different cultures in me, and it opened my eyes to see that others have different cultures in them, and that I need to respect my ancestors, and I need to respect my culture, and I also need to respect other people's culture as well. And I think it's great that everybody is kind of like me and has different cultures in them. I think it's great, and it's very interesting to hear other people from other countries and hear about their culture and hear about their past. It's very interesting. So making this story, it did help me see what other people's cultures are like, and it helped a lot. How I felt making this digital story. How I felt making this digital story, well, at first it was kind of frustrating, and it was like uninteresting because I didn't know how to start or where to start or what to do. And then I decided to start looking into my background and my history and my culture, and that opened up a big door for me, and that's how I made my project. And me looking into my culture and into my history and into my ancestors helped me see why I have the physical features, and it helped me see why I am who I am, and why my family is who they are, and it helped me see where my family came from, and it opened up a lot of doors for me, and it was very exciting now that I'm done making this digital short. How will my culture impact the way I teach? My culture won't impact the way I teach because I know that everyone has different cultures, and I can respect the other people's decisions. And I may not agree with other people's culture sometimes, but I can respect them. How I feel about sharing my story. How I feel about sharing my story, I think it's great because then other people get to learn about my culture, and I think it's great that other people made a digital story about their culture so that way I can learn as well. And I think it's great because then you're opening up a big horizon of different cultures that other people may not know about. And it shows people that you could be made up of more than just one culture. You're made up of many different cultures, like me, who's made up of 4 or 5 different cultures. And there could be more that we don't even know about, that my family doesn't even know about. So I think it's great that I shared my digital story with all my peers and with other people.